So it's been a while since I uploaded my Twitch clip of me reacting to Burger Kill's Integral, and out of nowhere, that video is actually kind of shot up as one of my most watched videos on this channel, and I was kind of curious as to what the people over there were going to be asking for, so I looked through the comments, and sure enough, a pattern formed. It was definitely, by far, people wanted me to react to this band, Revenge the Fate, and their song Dark Era specifically. I'm going to assume it's some similar heavy metal, some thrashy stuff as Burger Kill, but I really don't know. I don't know what I'm getting into. All I know is that they're Indonesian, and people really wanted me to listen to them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Without further ado, my name is Cy, and this is Revenge of the Fate. Don't judge me about the hood earlier, by the way. It was cold, and I'm feeling a little pathetic, so mind your business. Oh yeah, that's like a deathcore kind of logo. This may not be what I'm thinking it is at all. Much different from what I was expecting. Let's go. Dense of that atmosphere, kind of cyberpunky deathcore here. Bucket gent, let's go. Video is fucking trippy. I really dig it though. Liking all the color work. That another singer? Same guy? Yay, I'm pleasantly surprised. This is not at all what I was expecting. And then even when we got to the deathcore part, I expected something more straightforward. There's a lot of great atmosphere here. I'm really digging. Some mixes of instrumentation. A little bit slow and chuggy for my taste, but that's just personal. Well, that hit different. Let's go. What? Solo? This part's outstanding, actually. Holy shit. Okay, they're mixing languages in the lyrics. I was wondering about that, because I didn't know if I was just kind of like having issues picking it out or if it was a different language. Okay. Okay, we got the pick scrapes. All right, all right, all right. That was. Let's talk about it. Okay, so for those of you who are new, you can take it from the people who are not new in my channel. I don't mince words when I don't like something. I am pretty free about expressing disappointment or nitpicking something that just wasn't really for me. So when I say that I actually really enjoyed that, and I'm not just doing it for like a potential views or whatever because it is from another country and those videos do tend to get more views than not. You know I mean it. I think they did a lot of really cool shit with this, and I was skeptical at first because, like I said, the reason that I listed above, whereas like you get a lot of requests for bands from foreign countries just because they're from foreign countries, and I know like people in America really, really love to almost fetishize that in metal. It's cool to see bands from other countries, but it's also annoying to see how much people, especially stateside, will give them only credit for that, especially when they have merits outside of that. Here is probably going to be another case of that, where it's like, yeah, it's cool that it's metal from Indonesia, but you know what's also really cool about it? The fact that it stands out on its own, even on a pantheon of like deathcore / metalcore music anywhere, in my opinion. It uses some great atmosphere, some great textures, different progression, especially with that ending section where everything kind of came to a very soaring climatic high that you don't usually get out of the genre. That was really, really sick. I liked the vocals sort of halfway through on them. The vocals definitely kept me in the sort of middling range for a little bit, because I think some of the lower kind of grunts where the dude used more of his voice didn't really hit well for me. It just was not my personal preference. But I definitely enjoyed the extreme growls, the highs especially. I also thought that it balanced really well with the intensity when it was doing almost kind of like a clean / shriek towards the end. Like I said, that entire section really blew me away. I was really into it. Everything from the strings to the electronic elements to the way that the layered guitars balanced out with the chugging that had permeated the rest of the track. Especially with the effects going full tilt in the video, and that video was awesome. I'm a VFX guy, as you can probably tell from this video and my other work, so seeing all that unique stuff played around with and making a really unique futuristic visualizer, giving everything almost a cyberpunk feel to it, was really nice. And there was more than just the visual for the cyberpunk feel. I feel like during the major breakdown, I would say you could argue there was multiple here, but the big one towards the end, there was some cool playing with like making lo-fi textures, like bit crushing the guitars and pulling apart the vocals to sound a little bit more raw and like through like a funny mic almost, creating a really unique effect of just kind of like this glitchy high-tech but what was it, high-tech world, but you didn't spend a whole lot on the tech kind of thing, where it's beaten to complete shit even though it sounds futuristic. I'm down for that. It's really sick. But overall, I like I said, very impressed by it. I like also one last thing in the lyricism. I like the way that they mixed the languages a little bit there. They're using a little bit of I'm not sure what the native language for Indonesia is, so I'm just gonna say Indonesian, and then English. They mash it together in interesting ways. I love when Japanese bands do that, and I find that not a lot of other bands really dip into that pantheon, which is funny because I did just do a Korean band that did the exact same thing last week. But either way, that's pretty much my thoughts on Revenge the Fate. I'm, like I said, pleasantly surprised. Really sick song. Love how it defied the genre conventions and really crafted a sound of its own. But other than that, guys, if you like that, obviously links down below. Go support Revenge the Fate. If you want to check out more of my shit, you got the links down below. You can see my Twitter, my Twitch, where I do a show that's completely different from what goes on here. You'll see the clips. I'm making clip compilations to push them out here so that there's a little mix of both on this channel. I got an upcoming album review for Cradle of Filth. Don't know when it'll be done. It's very long, and I've been having a lot of issues with my video editing program. So doing the longer edits has been kind of bogging down and having a lot of crashing. So I'm doing my best to get it out when I can, but in the meantime, we'll have stuff like this and the highlight reels out as an interim because I don't edit them as much and I don't have as much issues with them. Also keep your eyes out. I will be doing some collaborations in the future. I have joined a Twitch team called the Wrecking Crew. I'm gonna probably do a post where I promo one of the clip videos where I'm featured on there as well. Go check them out. All very great creators, and several of them do have their own YouTube channels as well if you're not into the Twitch thing. And I think I'm running out of things. No. I have a couple more collabs on vocal front as well. You're going to be seeing my vocals appearing on the Goose Chase in the future and several other channels. So I'll be sure to link to those in my posts when those come out. Thank you for bearing with me. This is a bit of a long diatribe at the end of this one because I just want to get everything out for the people who have been watching me and have been expecting their reactions. I have one more reaction request from somebody who's been around for a long time, and I saw he requested recently a song from this band that he had requested a long time ago, and I didn't ever get around to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss a bone, check that out, look for that later in the week. Other than that, guys, love you all to death. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.